Hello, and thanks for stopping back by. My name is Laverna Mitchell, and this is my mini series called Single Moms Succeed: Strategies on Becoming Successful as a Single Mom. Um, Listen, we've had a great time so far. This is the last video, and um, we've talked about uh, mental changes, belief systems, how our thoughts and our belief systems impact what we do, what we accomplish. We talked about limiting beliefs, beliefs that paralyze us, that keep us from taking action. And then we've talked about the reality that we have God, a supernatural presence with us to help us as we journey from where we want to where we currently are at, as we navigate our systems as we see them now, not our systems, our situations that challenge us, where we need help, as we move from here to a more successful, desirable position, the things that we really want to do, the person that we really want to become, and the things that we really want to have. God is with us. Uh, and not only is God with us, but when as we deal with our spiritual self, we also have to deal with the natural self, and we need people. We need physical people who are on the earth here with us to support us, to be in our lives, to give us constructive criticism, and to, pull our collar and say, hey, let's do it this way, or I think it's this. We need the help of other people who we trust and who love us and who want to help us to accomplish the things that we want to have. So we need a support circle. We talked about ways of creating that support system. Now, inspiration is wonderful and we need it. But in addition to inspiration, there are some practical things that we need to do if we're not already doing it. And many times you might be doing some of them, but you could do it better. Or there are some different, or you could, there's some different things that you're doing or that you're not doing that you should start doing. And that's what we're going to talk about, just the practical things like time, like goals, and like managing your money. Those things, in addition to the inspirational and the mental things, all that together enable you to rise and to advance and to achieve. You can't do any of these things in isolation. You got to do all of them together. They're all a part of the puzzle. They're all like ingredients. If you're going to make a cake, you can't put in flour and milk and baking soda, and you don't put any eggs. It's got to be a horrible cake. So all of the ingredients are necessary for you for your success as a single mom. And so I'm just going to talk about some of those practical things. I think the first thing is time management. If you got kids, and I'm pretty sure almost everybody that's watching has kids, or single moms, or you're the grandmother or the grandfather, they take up time. And just because those little kids exist in your life and you love them and you appreciate them, they take up time. You still have the things that you have to do. You still have to get up in the morning and get yourself dressed and feed yourself and, tidy up and do the things that you have to do. And you have to see that your kids do the same things. And so that takes time. And so you have to develop a system of managing your time every day. And there are to-do lists is just a simple way that the night before you make a list of everything that you have to do. And and then once you make that list, then you can, you kind of jot down, okay, this is going to take an hour, this is going to take 15 minutes. And so you have a basic guide about how you're going to manage your time that day. It's critical. There are really basic tools, just like I said, a pen, a paper, and a to-do list with time allocated to it. That's one. And then there are all kinds of electronic uh, daily planners. You have to have a system of planning how your time is going to be used. And one simple thing that you can do is to determine what what I must do, what I should do, and what can wait. Three categories. A, the top priority is what I must do. I have to do this thing. If I don't do this thing, some horrible things are going to happen to my finances. If I don't pay these bills, then they're going to be calling me and something's going to get turned off. So there are some things that you must do. And then there are some things that you should do. I should go in there and clean up the bathroom. It's been a week or two. Yeah, you should do, but that's not more important than the must do. And then there are some things that, that can wait. So there are three categories: what I must do, what I should do, and what I can let waste. That's one way, that's one tool that you can use to manage your time because you can't do everything that you that there is to do. So you have to decide what's more important. What must I do? And then, so those are just some two things: to-do list, where you identify what you need to do, what you must do, and then how long it's going to take you to do it. And then prioritizing out of all the things that you have to do. Listen, what must I do? So those are just some basic, simple things that you can start doing to manage your time. And then the next thing that I want to talk about, just briefly, is managing your money. Because that's usually where everybody kind of gets in trouble, is that we have a job, we work full time. Some of us make good money and some of us don't, but the money that we get, it seems to just vanish, and before we get paid on Friday, and then, Monday, we don't got no more money. It's just like, what happened to it? Well, you have to get a money management system just like you have a time management system. And here again, you have to prioritize. You have to, one, understand what bills, what expenditures do I have to pay for? And usually, there's housing. You might have a child pay for a babysitter or a daycare. Um, there's food. There's your car payment. There is, medicine that you may need. There are some things that every month I have to take care of this. You have to know what those things are. You can't just get your check on Friday or Wednesday or whenever you get it, and you just start spending because, hey, I got my money today, just got paid, money into my pocket, and I'm getting ready to go out and party and spend it all. You can't do that. You can't be a successful single mom because it's not just you, it's you and your kids. So money management, along with time management, is a critical kind of practical thing that you have to do. That's a must do. And the thing is that a lot of people don't see it that way, that they're managing their money is a must do. But if you're going to move from where you're at now, if you're having the financial difficulty, you're struggling, you don't have enough money to pay, even though you have a job, you don't have any money saved, you have to stop and say, okay, this has to change. I'm going to have to start thinking differently about how I manage my money. I can't just get paid Friday and then just go out and just spend it on, shopping and eating out and entertainment just because I'm glad I got paid. And then when it's all over and done Monday, the things that you have to take care of, you don't have the money for. It's so critical. And it's a better way to live because when you take care of the important things, the must do, then you don't have to stress about the bills getting paid because you've taken care of it. And if you don't have enough money, then now it's time to look for ways to increase your income. Maybe you need to look for a better job. Maybe you need to get trained to do something that generates more income. Okay, now as I close this down, um, I'm going to leave in the description a link to a special free PDF on some practical things that you can do to help you improve your life. Um, yeah, yeah, you need to do some practical things. I'm thinking and talking, but you need to do some practical things. And so I'm gonna give you just some information that I know will be helpful for you. And again, it has been just my pleasure to share this information with you. Um, I love being a part of helping people do better, to accomplish their goals, to do the things that they want to do, to experience their dreams, because I know what it was like when I was having difficulties and struggles and relationships and finances, and I had to change the way I was thinking. I had to get rid of limiting beliefs. I had to develop a greater awareness of God being in my life, develop better friends, social circles, and then I had to start doing things differently with my time and with my money. Listen, make sure that you like this video and that you subscribe to the channel for more awesome information. I I am, as I said, I'm a life coach, and I am available for those people who, if you've watched all the videos and you still feel like, hey, you know what, I'd like to get more information. I'd like to kind of have some assistance and some guidance as to how to get from here to there. I'm available to help you do that. You can email me. My email is in the description. I think I also put it in the description of this video as well as on the channel. Listen, you can do it. I believe you can. And hopefully I hope that you'll begin to believe that you can. God is with you and He's for you. And leave me your comments in the comment section, and reach out to me. As I said, if you would like to have me go with you on your journey, um, it's always easier to accomplish your dreams and desires if you have people helping you along the way. And that's what I do. So thanks again, and you have a fabulous life.